Welcome to Two Woke Boys, episode 184. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together we are two Woke Boys. Welcome to the show, episode 184. We are here. It is February. It is Black History Month. So we are raising our fists for our black brothers. Also, Groundhogs Day happened.
Yeah.
And, Punxsutawney Phil, he's like a gopher or some shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely not black or that.
Well, he's kind of the same color.
He is.
He's kind of... He's brown. Yeah, so he probably gets treated
black and
bad.
Brown, and
I'm surprised the police haven't shot him.
Yeah, seriously.
He comes out of the ground. He's unarmed.
Right.
And then he's like looking around, like looking for the.
Yeah. Hey, stand still. Stand still.
And he freaks the fuck out.
Comply.
Yeah. Then he goes, and then police shoot at him. Then he goes back in his hole, and then more winter. Because thanks, police. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happens. Probably police probably shoot him every year, and they have to They have to go to PetSmart and get a new.
Yeah.
What is he? A groundhog?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's called Groundhog's Day. Yeah, you're right. So I was thinking of gophers or something. Hey, shut the fuck up, all right?
What is pretty? The whole ceremony. Have you ever seen like the ceremony and stuff?
And some dork goes out in the top hat.
Some white guy and some bunch of white guys in top hats.
Yeah, it's very, very
pretty
stupid.
problematic, pretty racist.
Yeah,
and then they bunch of white guys, and then they bring this brown animal out of the ground,
and they just scare the shit out of him.
Right.
Because if you're brown in America and a bunch of white guys in suits are outside your house, you fucking go back in your hole.
Yeah.
Because they're not up to anything good. So
yeah.
So did he see his thing or whatever? Do we know?
I think he. I can't remember.
I sent it to you guys. Punxsutawney Phil does not see his shadow. He doesn't
see the shadow.
So he saw the light.
So does that mean more winter or less winter?
Less.
Less. Okay.
Yeah, because if he sees a shadow, he goes back in, and then he doesn't. Then it's more winter, I guess, because he's like afraid. But if he does not see a shadow,
I remember as a kid growing up, we were like taught in school, that was like taught to us as like.
Did you go to public school?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, being like a legitimate form of like meteorology.
Weather, yeah, that was our meteorology section. We studied like clouds.
And I remember if he like didn't see his, or if he saw, or seeing the shadow is more winter, right?
Yeah.
And I remember like, if you saw the shadow, I'm like, God, like I want to get out there and play baseball. And I guess it's just going to have to wait a while.
And the same thing. I would, it'd be February 2nd. That's when he comes out.
Yeah.
I remember just being like, damn it.
Yeah.
Fuck. He saw it.
Yeah.
The winter forever.
Yeah. I was big believer
but don't they, but it's basically like it's like, the wording is like, if he sees a shadow, that's 6 more weeks of winter. But if he does not see a shadow, 6 more weeks, and then it's summertime. It's like, but isn't that the same amount of time?
Oh, I don't know I don't know what the alternative is.
I don't know, but basically, what we're trying to say is America's racist.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
and
what
we need to cancel this tradition of Groundhog Day. And
here's
do you have a replacement idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. Okay. So first of all, Punxsutawney Phil, he's out. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Groundhog. None of you. We're done. We're done with Groundhog. And plus, it's in Philadelphia or wherever. Isn't it in Pennsylvania or something?
Somewhere in Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Yeah.
Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's in. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
stupid.
Sounds pretty white.
Yeah, sounds terrible. Okay, what they need to do now. Here's what I propose. Instead of seeing if a gopher comes out of a ground or whatever, groundhog, whatever it's called. Here's what I propose. If you're a woman, look out your window. If you see us just peering into your window of your apartment.
With a maniacal look in our eye?
Yeah. Maybe just let us in because it's cold out, because it's February 2nd. Like what, maybe be hospitable and let us in.
And if you don't see us, we're already inside.
Yeah, we're coming inside.
Well, we're already in. And then you got to
turn the heat up.
Find where we are in your house. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We might call you.
And it's probably want to check the bed first because that's where we're going to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And you should get in with us for 6 more weeks of warmth.
Right. But chances are we're not going to want to stay for 6 whole weeks.
We're not going to stay. We are going to, the second we bust.
That's a lifetime.
Yeah,
6 weeks is a relationship, a lifetime, many times over.
Mm-hmm. And
imagine dating one woman for 6 whole weeks. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing, too. Maybe we can kind of do this like coming out of the hole thing that the gopher did.
Yeah.
When I remove my penis from your hole after busting inside of it, if I stay, then okay, I'm not going to stay. I'm going to leave immediately after I bust.
Of course, you're free sexual.
I have to leave. Yeah, so there's going to be like a will I, won't I, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm out.
Yeah.
My tires are squealing outside, and I'm gone.
Right.
And then
but what's the groundhog, what's the version of like seeing the shadow or not? If you see us outside your window?
Yeah, you'll see our shadow outside of your apartment.
Yes.
And then you should let us in, and then we go in your hole or whatever.
Yeah.
Like a groundhog.
Right. With your consent.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure out the logistics of it, but it's basically that.
Right. Yeah. Basically, we smash an 8 or above.
Yep.
And then
maybe that's it. If you see us outside of your apartment, you're an 8 or above.
Oh, so it's a way of women
seeing if you're
finding
your
out how attractive they are. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if you want to be like I don't know what we'll call it, Groundhog's Day, we'll call it something else. But if you want us to judge you and see if we're outside of your apartment, maybe send us a picture of you, and then and your address.
Yeah. Sometimes you won't have to send us your address.
You might not have to send us the address. Yeah. We'll figure it out.
We're very good at keeping women safe and knowing where they live so we can monitor them and check in on them.
Yeah, we're like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
We got a list of your addresses, and we know how to get inside your house.
We're checking it twice.
Yeah, we know how to get in.
And we're about to find out who's been naughty or nice.
Yeah, and you better be naughty. Except we're not like Santa. We don't go to the nice bitch's house.
Yeah, we only go to the naughty ones.
The naughty ladies.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, did Santa not come here? Oh, okay. So what's up?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got a couple of lumps of coal for you, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so hit us up, and if you want to take part in this Groundhog Day altered celebration with us, Groundhog Day is officially canceled. That old white tradition we need to get rid of and replace it with a new TooWokeBoys tradition. So glad we spent the first episode of Black History Month talking about Groundhog Day for 10 minutes.
I did refer it to how it is like being black in America.
Oh, right.
And we said that Black History Month first.
You did say it first.
We said
before we spent way more time on a holiday about an animal.
But this is also an allegory for what it's like to be black in America.
True.
It's like you're acknowledged, but then they just skip over you and talk about a groundhog for 10 minutes.
Also, the shortest month.
Yeah.
Ever think about that? They gave
and then they tried to do this thing.
Coldest month.
They tried to do that thing where they're like, oh, well, every 4 years you get an extra day. So
still the shortest.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think I'm the first person to realize that.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody say that before. That's really, really poignant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So it's important during Black History Month to celebrate Black art, support Black creators.
Yep.
So what better way to do that than listen to the podcast, who is the voice of people of color and women, and that is our podcast. And so listen to us to celebrate Black history and support Black art.
Yeah, I think this is probably the top Black podcast.
Oh, without a doubt.
Like we're right above Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
You know the Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
We're probably a little bit more good than that podcast.
Yes. A little blacker too.
Yeah, we're definitely way blacker than that podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't support our podcast, you're racist, also sexist, obviously, but especially racist during Black History Month. So
Isn't March Women's Month?
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're looking forward to that. I mean, but to us, the whole year is Women's Month.
Yeah.
You know.
Wouldn't that be funny during Black History Month? We just do a countdown to Women's Month.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, it's Black History Month, but it's also this many days until Women's History Month.
Right.
We just do a countdown every single day, barely acknowledge Black History Month.
Right. Do you remember that old clip of Morgan Freeman that kind of goes viral every year?
Yeah, about him saying "Don't
saying he
call
doesn't
me
like
black,"
or he
whatever.
doesn't like Black History Month.
Yeah,
And then the white interviewer is like, "Well, what about like how do we solve racism then?" He's like, "Stop talking about it. Stop like Black history is American history.
yeah,
Stop talking about it. Stop talking about it."
yeah.
And
What was that about? What was he?
well, so he was at the time, it was like, wow, what a great thing to say. But now, because
now
back when
it's
he
racist for him
yeah,
to say
because back
that.
when he said it, it was like the goal was colorblindness and like treating everyone equally and stop obsessing over race all the time. But now Morgan Freeman he deserves to be canceled for saying that, because
Yeah,
just
that
like
was shitty that he said
Right.
that.
stop talking about racism. What? Only talk about racism.
Yeah,
Only talk about how white
couldn't
people are better and Black people are oppressed.
yeah. He couldn't imagine.
We are up here
Yep.
and Black people down here. And
Yeah.
it's important to keep reminding them of that.
Yeah.
Keep reminding them of how oppressed they are, how unprivileged they are, how they're never going to make it, how they have to overcome more obstacles. That is the best way to treat Black people, is to keep reminding them that they are less than. That is what this podcast is all about.
We will never reach true equality until we acknowledge that Black people are below white people.
Yes. And when racists said that exact same thing, that was bad.
Yeah,
But when we're saying that,
it's
pretty much the same
Good.
thing, it's good.
it's good because we're saying that it's bad,
Yes.
but we do keep saying it,
Yeah.
and nothing seems to change.
Yes.
But we want it to change.
Right.
But if it changed, then we wouldn't really need to do our podcast anymore. So
yeah,
do
we're just
we really want it to change?
yeah. Not really.
Well, we do.
We totally.
We
for
totally
sure.
want
Yeah.
it to change.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it won't, so we don't have to worry about
Yeah,
it. So we
yeah,
can just
yeah,
keep doing
exactly.
the podcast. We
Totally.
don't have to
Yeah.
really talk about what would happen if it got fixed, and then nobody would complain about this stuff anymore. We don't got to worry about that because America is a racist piece of shit.
Yes.
So-
America is the worst country.
I can't think of a worse place to be a different race.
Right. This is
Which is-
definitely the most racist country out there.
Yeah, and ask any of the thousands of migrants that have fled over here to, I don't know, probably get a job hosting the Daily Show and say that this country sucks. You know? Imagine how much that must suck to be, you're in this poor, shitty country. You then come to America, put on a leather jacket and steal black comedy, but have like an accent that makes it unique, I guess. And then you become the most famous comic. How cool, or how bad actually is America for that, you know?
Yeah, America sucks. And
Yeah.
we're the worst country. the West is bad. You know, there's this whole thing right now with like, you see at these like Palestinian protests, it's like take down America, take down the West. We couldn't agree more. We hate the West. We much prefer China, Iran, and
the Far East.
You're right. The Far East movement.
Yeah, that's what we're all about.
Like that band.
Oh yeah, the Far East movement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever happened to the Far East?
Were
movement?
were they rap guys?
Yeah, I think so.
They were a one-hit wonder when I was in high school.
What was their one hit?
Like a G6?
Yeah, like a G6.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I remember that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was a good club banger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, we like that.
we like that. So yeah, Black History. We celebrate it by listening to our podcast and telling Black people that they're worse and that they're oppressed and that they're never going to make it in this country. That's important to do. Also, there is flooding going on where we are in Southern California. There are flash floods, and just the streets are flooded with like standing water. And so, first of all, it was dangerous for me to come over here today to do this podcast. I risked my life to do this podcast. So, just saying,
Wow.
So that's one point. Yeah,
That's really brave of you to venture out into the rain.
Yeah.
Also, producer Alex, who also ventured out into the rain.
Yes. And there's a lot of women out there who are maybe scared to go out in the rain. They don't want to be swept away with the waters. And so an obvious solution is for them to come over to our place. We're not going to pick you up, obviously, but
No, if you can get an Uber over here, we are not paying for it.
yeah.
Come on over, and we will keep you warm.
And we will keep you sheltered during the storm.
But I will say this. If you come over here to get shelter from the rain, I can't promise that you won't get wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good that you're saying that up front, you know.
Yeah. This is a splash zone.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I also give the same disclaimer to any woman who comes over here.
Yeah. It's like a log ride here. You're sitting in the front of the log ride.
Yeah.
You're getting splashed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love that.
And there will be a picture taken at the peak of your excitement.
Yeah, that we will hand to you after we're done.
And we will try to sell it to you for like $10 or $15.
It's like, where was this camera set up? Who was taking pictures?
Yeah.
It's like no one was taking pictures. The camera was taking pictures.
Yeah,
okay?
it just
it's
goes
a motion,
off.
It's a motion camera, so it's gonna go off when you're. And
She was like, I was wondering what those flashes were.
yeah,
while
and that
we were-
red light was that kept blinking, and
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, well, that was the action camera. So you see all the different like funny faces you
It's
were
in
making.
like there's a bunch of TVs in the hallway outside of my bedroom, and it's just like shows the cameras of you reacting.
And then maybe she might try to take out her phone and take a picture of the TV, and we'll be like, up.
No,
Can't do that.
No photos.
No photos.
The
we
photos
sell-
right
the
there.
photo
You
is
can buy it if
there
you
for
want.
sale. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty cool. And if you want, we can put that on a T-shirt. I guess is that like another thing they do?
yeah.
Yeah. That'd be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
we can print them on a tee. We can give you prints. We can email them to you digitally.
Yep.
But there will be a charge. You know, we're running a business
we
here.
run a business here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tight ship.
Yeah. A secret business of taking pictures of you while we're having sex.
Yeah,
But
it's not a secret.
no,
You saw the camera.
You see the camera.
You saw the camera, and you signed the waiver that was very long when you came over.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're like, "What's this all about?" And it's just don't worry about it. You know how you go to a doctor's office and fill out a bunch of
they
papers,
make you just sign
and they're
a
like,
bunch of
"This isn't a
bullshit.
doctor's office, though." And I'm like, "Well,
It can be.
it can be. Yes,
You do have a white lab coat.
I do. Yeah, and there is wax paper on my bed."
There's that too.
But she was also like, "Why is that there?" I'm like,
Where
not."
where are the sheets?
Yeah, I'm like, "We're not at the doctor's office, but I can bring you right there, you know?
Yep.
Like, do a little, cut it, crinkle it up, throw it out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind just taking out this ball of wax paper with you on the way out.
Yeah.
Toss that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or you can keep it as a souvenir.
I also have those, those stirrups things that women sit in when they go to the gynecologist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I got that too.
Oh,
Go ahead. And she'll be like, where's your couch? And I'll be like, you can sit right there. She'll be like, I don't really want to sit there.
Why do you need a couch if you have a mattress on the floor? That's like,
it's like way
what
more.
Do we need two separate cushy surfaces?
Yeah.
Or like,
it got a beanbag chair. Is that not? That's kind of like a couch.
Mm-hmm.
The beanbag chair is really good because when two people sit on it, they kind of sink together.
Right.
It
right
like
to the
encourages cuddling.
Yeah.
Just like all my inflatable furniture.
Yes.
Which is also stuff I have.
Yes.
And I, also used to have a cat and pop the inflatable furniture, and then we're sitting on it, and you just hear, and then she's getting closer to me. She's like sinking towards me as the couch deflates.
And it was definitely the cat and not the little pocket knife you held that you stabbed the.
Yeah, we're just sitting there. I got my arm around her, and you just hear a little. She's like, "What? You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah. I just had an itch." And we just start getting closer to each other.
I'm like, "Oh, sorry, it was my cat."
Yeah.
She's like,
"Why do you have a knife?
Where's the cat?" Like, "Oh, he ran away."
Yeah, he ran away
right after.
Yeah, he's an outdoor cat.
Clawing
like you don't have one of those cat doors that they can just. I'm like, my cat. They can like compress their body to fit out of a crack. She's like, I don't think so. And it's like, shut up, lady. You're not a scientist, okay?
Yeah, you're not a doctor.
You're not a doctor like I am.
Are you wearing a white lab coat right now with nothing underneath?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think so.
Yeah, exactly. Who's the scientist here?
Yeah. Yeah, so come over here and get dry, but also maybe get wet in these SoCal floods.
Hell yeah.
And so there's this other breaking news here. It's breaking at the time of this podcast recording. Won't be as breaking tomorrow when this comes out. But King Charles III has been diagnosed with cancer. And we just want to take our time to say we at the TooWokeBoys want to sincerely say, "Ha ha, you old white fuck! You son of a bitch! Ha! You got cancer! Ha 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 ha! Enlarged prostate. You went in for a surgery thinking it all would be normal. Then they found something, didn't they? They found something. Whoops! Oh well. Oh well. Shouldn't have been such an old white colonizer piece of shit, I guess. Karma's a bitch, isn't it? Die of cancer, you son of a bitch. Fuck you."
Got him.
We are very empathetic, and it's important to always be nice and empathetic and care about people, even if you don't like them personally or politically or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to always treat others with respect.
Yeah.
Just on a side note.
Yeah. We hate the royal family. Right?
Yeah. But we love Meghan Markle.
Yeah. She should be. Does she get to be the?
Well, they
how does
like,
that work?
didn't they leave the royal family or something?
Yeah, they did some like woke, we're leaving thing, or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of didn't get it because Meghan Markle did this whole thing where she's like, I get a bunch of shit because I'm black, and I was at that moment I was just finding out that she was black.
Right.
And I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then, this, I don't know, she A-list? Was she A-list?
B-list.
Yeah, B-list.
Yeah.
Actress / princess.
Yeah.
Was talking about how oppressed she was. And it's like, yeah. couldn't think of any more unfortunate people than a B-list actress princess.
Turned princess, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we love Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, but we don't like Prince Charles or King Charles now.
Yeah, because he was he the one that was like saying that Meghan Markle's babies with Prince Harry, is that right?
Yeah.
Prince Harry would be, they're like, those kids are going to be mixed, and that's not cool. Wasn't that what he was saying?
That's what Meghan Markle alleged that, like, I think multiple members of the family were saying.
Yeah.
But then I think Oprah asked her to like clarify that, and then she's like, then she walked it back, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I don't know. Or
so
maybe
Meghan
Harry
Markle
walked it back.
was like, they didn't say that?
Yeah, it was some weird thing where like the accusation was made and then she kind of walked it back, or Harry kind of walked it back.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Then they had didn't they like, they quit the royal family, then they come to the United States, then they start like a podcast or something during the pandemic.
Yeah. And
it got 0 views.
Mm-hmm.
Like it did pretty bad, I think.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, I think they got like a podcast, a Netflix show.
I think it got less views than Strike Force 5.
Yeah.
Remember that one? It was all the late night hosts.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The best show.
Yeah, that was our favorite show.
Yeah. It's so cool when extremely rich and famous celebrities start a podcast. It's like, oh my God, I know that person from TV or the movies.
That's why I watch their podcast.
And now they're doing a thing where they talk into a microphone. That's so cool.
Yeah, their publicist has forced them at gunpoint to do a podcast, and they look really excited about doing it.
Yes.
Can't wait to see their very real reaction to stuff.
Yes.
For doing yet another show. Yeah.
Yeah, we love celebrity podcasts, and it's too bad that Meghan Markle's podcast didn't work out.
For celebrity's sake,
Yeah.
That's like what it is.
Yeah, but we love celeb culture, and I mean, it's kind of bullshit that we're not. I mean, we're celebs.
I mean, we're media class, so obviously
but we should be.
We're A-list podcast.
Yes, but we should be paid more.
We're S tier.
Yeah.
You know how people do those like ranking lists?
Oh yeah, what is that? I sometimes see comments on videos or
so
like
there's like
S tier.
There's people making these like ranking lists. It's like goes from F to A, and then above A is S tier.
Why S?
I don't know, superlative or something.
Oh, okay.
When I was a kid in like elementary school, we did not have the A, B, C, D, E, or no, C, D, F. There's no E. Why is there no E?
Yeah, I don't know why there's not an E.
It's just like, fuck E, dude.
Yeah. So you did.
F is after E. That's how bad F is.
Yeah.
So you don't even get an E, dude. You fail.
Wait, so you didn't have
No, we did not have that. We had, I think O was the best for outstanding.
Okay.
Then there was like S for satisfactory. There was I forget what the other ones were.
I think there was a NI needs improvement.
Yeah.
If you were, I think that was like third place.
Yeah, I vaguely remember at some
Did
point.
you do that too?
I think mine had it.
Most of my schooling had the normal grading system, but I remember something with this like O or S or NI, whatever.
Needs improvement.
Yeah. We like, we like
pleasure to have in class. Did you guys ever have that?
Pleasure to have in class.
Yeah, you never had.
Is that what a teacher
Anytime
says?
I'm with a teacher, that's what she says.
I got a lot of that in elementary.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Producer Alex.
Oh, he
had
down some pleasure in
elementary
class.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Giving the teachers pleasure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Nice.
Love that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah. With big podcast deals, speaking of that, Joe Rogan got a new Spotify deal. Oh, we got to give him more money.
Yep.
We haven't heard enough about DMT and
fucking
weed
kettlebells
and kettlebells.
Hey, Jamie, pull that
Alpha
up.
Brain.
Pull it up, Jamie, on the screen over here.
I hunt all my own meat.
Yeah, hey, let's go bow hunting and look at bears.
I moved to Austin. Anyone here? I moved to Austin. I didn't like California anymore. Oh, the taxes were too high. I just wanted to hoard my money. Oh, I don't want to give my money away. I want to be selfish and keep my money. So I'm moving to Austin. Anyone hear that? I moved to Austin. You guys hear? I moved to Austin. I don't like California. I'm moving to Austin. Do you know I moved to Austin? Do you know I moved my podcast to Austin? Do you know I moved my studio to Austin? Do you know I started a comedy club in Austin? Oh, Austin. Oh, I'm Joe Rogan. Austin. We get it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we can't stand these people who are like, oh, I'm moving to Texas. Shut up.
Yeah. Oh, we stayed here because in L.A. we have women's rights.
That's right.
Yeah. Have fun with your non-abortions that you're not having out there.
That's why we stayed here, not because we couldn't afford to move.
I couldn't afford to move to Texas to have all the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
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 You got to stay here because fucking, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. If, they don't care about women's rights.
Mm-hmm. So I just don't get, so what's the new Joe Rogan deal, like $250 million or something like that?
Something like that.
It's like, why do we pay Joe Rogan that amount of money? Why do we pay Joe Rogan $250 million, but we pay teachers like $30,000 a year?
That's a good point. Yeah.
Why do we? Why do we pay Shohei Ohtani $700 million? Why do we pay him that much?
I don't know. Okay, $700 million going to Shohei Ohtani, $250 million going to Joe Rogan. You know where that money's not going?
Us.
Well, us, yeah, that's also bullshit.
Jump the gun.
Ukraine.
Oh, yeah.
That money should be sent over there.
Right.
They should go, hey, Joe Rogan, we're renewing your Spotify, so a check for $250 million has been sent to Ukraine.
Yes.
What's the other one? Israel?
Yeah, but I mean, but we would like the money to be sent to Palestine. Or just
Hamas.
to Hamas specifically. Not to the Palestinian people.
Yeah, no.
Who are suffering brutally in the Gaza Strip, but to the courageous leadership of Hamas and to their leaders living in mansions in Qatar, all worth billions of dollars while their people live in squalor. We want to send money to those leaders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's important we keep calling it the Israel-Hamas war, not the Israel and Palestine.
Well, we like equating Hamas with Palestine because we support Hamas.
Yes.
It's like some other people are like, oh, we should support the Palestinian people, but not Hamas. No, we support Hamas. Mm-hmm. We support terrorism because it's not terrorism. If October 7th was not terrorism, that was righteous resistance. Because Israel white, Palestine brown, Israel oppressor, Palestine oppressed, Israel stolen land, Palestine had their land stolen. So it is acceptable and justified for Hamas to come over to Israeli civilians at a peace festival and murder, rape, take hostage. That was a beautiful moment of resistance that has definitely helped Palestine now. I mean, look how much better the people in Gaza have it.
Yeah.
So we support Hamas.
What has Ilhan Omar been saying about all that stuff? Oh, she's like Palestine, right?
No, she's Somalian.
What is that?
That's a different country.
Okay.
It's a
Brown.
country in Africa.
Brown.
But brown.
Brown, good.
Black or brown, good.
Okay.
White, bad.
Yeah. Well, I know that.
See, well,
that I know that
you know,
because
and
I've
that's all
been
that
taught
matters.
that
That's
in
all that
America.
matters is that she's black or brown.
Yeah.
Everyone is grouped into
When I see
white versus black or brown.
Yeah, when I see a woman wearing what she wears, I go, nice.
Mm-hmm.
That person has America's interests top. At the top. You know?
She does.
Yeah.
Well, okay, maybe she doesn't. But good.
Yeah.
You know?
She wants to bring
Good.
down the West.
Yeah.
That's good.
America evil, the West evil. We want to take down this country, land back to the indigenous. I mean, except for our land, you're not going to.
Yeah, you can't have our
land.
fucking place, bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're not giving it.
This land is on stolen land.
Yeah,
But you're not getting it back, okay?
Yeah.
We said it was bad that we took it, but no takebacks.
yeah,
So chill out on that.
yeah.
Yeah, how long has Ilhan Omar been? She's been there a
Several
while.
years. Yeah, she's won a couple elections. Yeah,
Senator, right?
Congress person.
No, Congress. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Who's the senators for?
From Minnesota.
Is it Chuck Schumer? One?
What? He's a New York senator
Oh, okay. Wait, who's the senators from there?
from New York. Ilhan Omar is
She's a
represents
congressman.
Minnesota.
Yeah, but for Congress.
Yes.
Okay.
What state?
Minnesota.
The Minnesota senators are Klobuchar is one, right? Amy Klobuchar.
Amy Klobuchar and Tina Smith.
Tina Smith. That's right.
Wasn't she running? Wasn't Amy
They're getting
Klobuchar running
no
for
press.
president
Yeah, Klobuchar ran for
in 2020
president. Yes, she did.
or 2016?
2020. Yeah.
They're getting no press compared to Ilhan Omar.
Yeah.
Well, Ilhan
'cause-
Omar said Somalia first for her.
Yeah, she just gave a speech.
While I am in Congress, no one will take Somalia C. Read a translation that she retweeted. Omar appears not just to put her Somali ethnicity first, but sees the job in Congress as representing the interest of the East African country and its government. Omar, who accuses Americans who support Israel's right to exist of divided loyalty, seems to have forgotten her job to look after American interests.
Well, we disagree with whoever said that. Is we think that it
You know,
should be America last.
You know what my favorite state in the U.S. is? Somalia.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which is basically Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How did that happen?
They all moved there, and
It's like so far
it's
from.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
what
yeah,
is it like living with Somalians and
Well, they kind of live in their own neighborhoods, but I think that is by far the biggest Somalian population outside of Somalia is Minneapolis. I don't know how they all ended up there.
How does
in,
that happen?
This cold. They
that
go from
place.
Africa to like the coldest place in America.
It's just like the stereotype of people that live in Minnesota versus like that. It's like so different.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, we love Ilhan Omar. We love Somalia.
Did you see
We
her
love
like?
Palestine.
Did you see her like speech thing?
No.
Okay, it was a weird video, but yeah, we don't have to pull it up, but yeah, we'll basically move from that, I guess. What was the next thing you were going to bring up?
I was going to bring up the most important issue right now, the Grammys.
Yeah,
Taylor Swift makes history with her 4th album of the year win.
you know what I was going to say about this? You know who I didn't see there
Us?
watching her receive the Grammys?
Oh,
That fucking piece of
Yeah.
shit, Travis.
Where's Travis?
I don't support my girlfriend.
Where's
Kelsey.
Travis?
Oh, she goes to your games, your big stupid, I'm gonna throw a football at my buddy games,
Yeah.
right? And now she's got her nice art music thing, and you can't go to that. What the fuck, dude?
I got to get ready for my football game. Are you fucking kidding me?
You're in the Super Bowl. You just got one game. And it's like not even this week, right?
Yeah, it's next week.
Yeah, it's next week.
Well, you need multiple days to prepare for a dumb little football game?
Trust me, I played football once in high school, and it was two-hand touch, and it wasn't like on a team or anything. It was just like at gym class, they made us do it.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to play football at a high level, okay? Yeah. And you're good, Travis. You could show up to your girl's Grammy award win.
She also didn't thank him for any of her rewards.
Oh. Wow.
Oh.
Trouble
in Paradise. Ooh. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Guess during the big game, maybe we won't see Taylor and Travis's box. But you might see the boys in Taylor's box, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. You might see that.
Yeah. Or you won't see that, but that's what's happening.
Yeah.
If you don't see Taylor, we're in her box.
Yeah. And there will be souvenir pictures available for her to buy afterward.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy, though? He can't miss his little football practice.
Mm-hmm. And she's got to go. She's got to go to the game.
Right.
What's
different about it? Nothing. If she's able to go to his football games, then he should be able to take time away from his football to go to
runs
her
on the
music
field.
events.
She runs on the field and hugs him after he wins the big game, right? This is what we will do. When you win the award, we will go up there. We will push Kanye out of the way or punch Jay-Z in the face when he tries to say that Beyonce should have won a fucking award. Mm-hmm. We'll do that. We'll fight whoever opposes you at the Grammys.
Yeah.
And we don't even need a press pass. We'll get in.
Yeah, we're getting in.
Yeah, I'm bringing that ladder.
Yeah.
And I might hit Jay-Z with that ladder. Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to spear our way into the place with the ladder, and then we're swinging it around like a helicopter and knocking out anybody that opposes you. And also, if you lose, that's who we're taking out with the ladder. Whoever won.
And they're going to have to declare a new winner.
Well, we'll declare the winner, which is you, Taylor Swift, after we get several pictures of us posing with the Grammy. Mm-hmm. Then we post on our social media that we won a Grammy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a Grammy for best podcast?
There will be.
Yeah.
In that picture.
Once we give it to ourselves. Yeah.
Once we're both pretty fast, right?
Yeah.
So we knock out whoever we got to take out for that Grammy, and they're all like a bunch of artists, right? We're sporty dudes. We play rec league softball.
We're athletic. Yeah. We're alpha.
And we bat in the top of the order. We're fast. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll knock them out. Then we're just gonna get chased by some musicians. Like, okay.
Right.
And then while we're running, we can snap a couple of photos, with our Grammy. Mm-hmm. Then it's out there that we have a Grammy for best podcast of all time.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah. So we would have, if we were dating Taylor Swift, we would have been there. We would have skipped our football practice.
Yep.
For her, one of the biggest nights of her life. So, just says a lot about Travis Kelce's care for his girlfriend. Just saying.
Yeah.
So there's this other stuff. Back to politics. Capitol cops refused to file charges in congressional sex tape scandal after finding no evidence of a crime. So those gay guys who were banging,
butt fucking on the Senate floor,
are getting off scot-free.
Mm-hmm.
And as they should, because if they had been charged with any crime, that would have been homophobia.
Yeah.
So
no crime.
Yep. No crime to film yourselves having sex on the Senate floor.
So
which
is that that's not a public sex thing?
Yeah, public lewd acts, or I would think it would be, but
maybe it's not a public place.
Oh, true. It is a very private place.
But it is.
But the video
for
was
the public.
Right.
Right. It's like
Yes.
that's where they meet to discuss the matters of the public. So it kind of is the most public place.
Right. And there was a video of it posted publicly. But
Yes.
But we don't need to get into semantics here. We're just glad that they got off scot-free. And our offer is still on the table to do a test to see if, well, I guess our test is, I was going to say, to see if we did a sex tape on the Senate floor with like AOC or something, and to see if we would
Ilhan
face,
Omar.
but
Yeah.
to see if we would face backlash
Yeah.
for
straight sex.
for straight sex.
Yeah.
To see if we would get because those gay guys got a lot of initial backlash.
You know who we should get? You know who I know who's going to definitely put out?
Who?
Lauren Boebert, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You got to get Boebert in there.
Absolutely.
Just be like, hey, you want to go to the movies? And she'll be like, where are you taking me? It's like Senate floor. And be like, she'll be like, oh, I know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Hands immediately, top of our pants.
Yeah.
We don't even have to buy snacks.
Yeah.
Previews are still going on in the theater. She's hand jobbing. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. So
Lauren Boebert's a queen.
Yeah.
We got to get Lauren Boebert and AOC. That's who we need, and we'll bring both
sides of
together.
the aisle. Yeah. I mean, that's what this country needs is unity.
My penis will represent the aisle, and then they can both hand job me on the Senate floor.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's so. If you two want to do that, AOC and Lauren Boebert, hit up Chris in his DMs. Mm-hmm. I'd also like to do something like that too.
Yeah, so, we gotta get that going.
Yeah, definitely.
Bang the,
high profile politician.
How is that not a crime?
We're glad it's not.
How did they did they review the tape? That's kind of funny to think that, like they did. You know
if
how
they had to watch that tape.
Yeah, you know how they try to overturn a call in baseball. They're like, wait a second, and they'll run off the field.
Yeah,
and then you just see them in that thing. They're like
watching the replay in slow motion, different angles. Yeah.
All right, we got to change the call. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, so they had to do the same thing with the gay sex tape.
Yeah.
Send it to New York for review.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's this other thing that just infuriated me. I got so mad when I saw this. This is probably...
I think I know what you're talking about.
Bud Light
Ugh.
sponsored Shane Gillis. Are you fucking kidding me?
How dare you?
After he said that racist thing on his podcast.
That racist thing that we can't remember or even know. And the only reason we know about it is because there was like 50 articles about it saying he sucks.
You're really just going to sponsor him? That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
You're going to back down. You're going to try to backtrack from sponsoring the beautiful Dylan, beautiful and
She's
deserving.
So hot.
Beautiful and deserving, hot Dylan Mulvaney. And you're going to come out and sponsor Shane Gillis? Oh, you trying to win the bros back, Bud Light? Trying to win the bros back? Oh, yeah, this fat Shane Gillis. Oh, I
like beer, and I do
beer,
comedy.
And I do comedy.
And I do racist,
and I
homophobic
tell it like it
comedy.
is, and I caution tape over the mouth. Oh, I don't hold back. I don't pull punches. I like making racist and
I'm an
sexist
edgy
jokes.
boy.
Yeah, I'm an edgelord.
Yeah.
Oh, watch, I'm going to put all my specials out on YouTube because no streamer wants to buy them, but then Netflix wants to buy one after the tides have turned. Oh, and now I'm hosting SNL. Okay, and can you believe SNL is having him on now? Do you see all the backlash against that?
Yeah.
It's like, really, SNL?
Yeah, Alex, type in Shane Gillis, Bud Light, and let's just take a look at the titles of the articles.
Yes.
So, yeah, he'll pull that up, and then we'll just see how these articles have come out.
Yes, I'm sure these articles will present things in a fair and unbiased way.
Yeah.
that takes the whole picture of Shane Gillis into account.
You guys can see it on the top.
There you go. Yeah. Let's see. Bud Light takes U-turn on woke as it partners with comedian. Let's see.
Bud Light partner Shane Gillis has history of anti-gay remarks.
It's on Pink Nose.
And that's what they are. That's what they are, remarks. They're
Yeah.
not jokes. They're not satirical jokes. They're remarks to be treated as like
a
political
fact. Yeah.
speech. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. All speech right at this moment is political speech.
Yes. Also speech is
Bud
violence.
Light is replacing Dylan Mulvaney with the one and what does that say?
Oh, that's a
okay.
well, that's a Barstool article.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Barstool.
Yeah. But like backpedals from Dylan Mulvaney. Yeah. Bud Light bringing comedian.
Who is Shane Gillis? Bud Light labeled desperate.
Yeah. Wow.
Bud Light
But
continues rehabilitation.
go to
tour.
that one, The Street. Bud Light goes from Dylan Mulvaney to comedian accused of racism.
Right. And that's a fair way to describe.
Yeah,
Shane
scroll
Gillis.
down there. It says Bud Light has come full circle. The beer brand has gone from making progressive move of partnering with transgender social media influencer Dylan Mulvaney to partnering with a comedian who has been called out for racist and homophobic comments. Yep.
We love that. So, yes, this is definitely we love phrasing all articles that way and descriptions of Shane Gillis that way. That's definitely fair, and definitely he is totally racist and sexist and homophobic, transphobic. And you know what the most fucked
He's
up part
definitely
about it is?
not hilarious.
No.
He's definitely not like the best comedian right now.
No.
No.
Definitely not. But you know what the most fucked up part about it is, though?
What's that?
That they sponsored him and didn't sponsor us. Where's our Bud Light endorsement?
Yeah, we love Bud Light.
Yeah.
We crush Bud Light all the time.
Yeah. So why can't we get money from them?
Maybe we should try to get White Claw. You know, because we're a podcast for the gals.
Right.
So maybe we should get like a White Claw sponsorship.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
let's work
maybe,
on that.
Yeah, get us a claw. You know,
Yeah.
I think that would be good.
Totally. So, speaking of comedians, Jon Stewart is coming back to The Daily Show, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so there was, The Daily Show's been looking for a new host since the greatest host of all time, Trevor Noah. He left The Daily Show, and they've been searching for a new host, and they've been testing different people that were correspondents on the show. I believe the best ratings of the show were held by Michael Costa, friend of the show. We like Michael Costa. Check him out. Funny comedian. But yeah, so, but what they're going to do is they're going to have The Daily Show is going to run 5 days a week, and they're going to have Jon Stewart host one of the days of the week.
Okay.
So it seems like kind of a weird move having a different host every day of the week, but that's kind of cool for the other people that are going to be hosting, I guess, so that they don't like lose out to one person and no one gets to host the show. But what I think might happen is just the episodes with Jon Stewart are going to probably do okay, but I don't know. I don't know if this show is salvageable.
I can think of one way to make it salvageable.
If we host it?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, if we hosted that show, it would probably be the greatest show of all time.
Yeah. It would be, we would get our talking points directly from the Democratic Party and just do a rally.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what that show's been for
yeah.
the last several years.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was an article that was on the Dispatch that was called "The Problem with Jon Stewart's Daily Show Comeback." It says the time slot may be the same, but the political comedy landscape has changed dramatically. That's what this article was talking about. In a little more than a week, Jon Stewart will return to the roost he ruled for nearly 16 years. He will be back hosting The Daily Show on Mondays starting February 12th, at least for the duration of the election year. So, I mean, isn't that funny? How you were saying it's like political propaganda, and it's like the contract is through the election.
Right.
It's literally like, hey, Jon Stewart, can you make political propaganda for us until the election is over?
Right.
So, let's see. Does 2024 really need another political comedy voice? Despite his somewhat formidable skills, the political comedy landscape has grown, and arguably, if one dare say it, more politically diverse since Jon Stewart has abandoned his late-night throne. There isn't some saturation point for things to satirize. Well, I think they're right.
Yeah.
Because the reason The Daily Show is not as popular is because we have shows like this. This show competes with The Daily Show.
Yeah, totally.
And we win.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone that watches this does not watch The Daily Show.
Right.
And it's not because they're like incels that hate Dems or whatever. It's not that. It's something else. It's that they're tech boys. Yeah.
We're tech boys?
Yeah, we're tech boys, actually, and our listeners are women, even though it's like almost 0 women listen to the podcast.
Yeah. See, the issue, the reason why
we're being gate kept from women.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I think, yeah, it's a problem where like men find out about our podcast
and then they don't tell women.
They're like, we got to keep this from women.
Yeah.
We can't let.
It's not that a man has ever been like, babe, check this out. And then their woman has been like, what the fuck is this?
And they're just horrified.
Yeah, they're just horrified at what the fuck is wrong with their boyfriend.
And causes a fight with their boyfriend or husband and maybe even has ended some relationships.
Yeah. So like a guy will have to like sneak out and like listen to this only on his commute to work or like in the bathroom pretending he's taking a shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only time as a guy he could listen to this podcast.
Right.
It's just because he cares so much about women and his wife is gatekeeping him.
Yeah. This podcast is being, well, yeah, women
and men are gatekeeping the show. That's why our numbers are not as high as we would like.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what it is.
Yeah.
So stop gatekeeping our show, women and men.
Yes. And non-binary people.
Yeah.
Spread the word about our show so we can get famous. We deserve it.
Yeah.
We are owed it. We deserve it. So on that note, I think we have some poetry we wanted to
I was going to do that.
Or do you want to do something else?
I was going to do that in the next episode.
Next week?
Because we got to pre-record an episode because the boys are busy.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the poetry on the next week's. So those of you that have sent out poetry, thank you.
And
we'll be doing
tune
it next
in
week.
Next week.
Yeah. Yeah. Any fan mail we get, we appreciate. So thank you guys for reaching out. You guys are awesome. Anybody that messages our Instagram page, that's cool. We love that. And feel free to reach out TooWokeBoys@gmail.com. That's probably the best way to get a hold of us. Or DM us on our Instagram page. But prefer the email if you can. Send us poetry for Poetry Corner and send us emails because we want to fix your shitty life because your life sucks and you don't know what you're doing. And you need people like us to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything you want to plug?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I guess this could be this is a funny thing to plug, but check out ally of the show, Malcolm Kellner, tonight on NBC on the show Extended Family.
Hell yeah.
Ally of the show, Malcolm Kellner, will be appearing in that show. So check it out tonight, February 6th.
Very nice. We love that. Let's see. February 14th and 18th, Tampa, Florida. I should say the place first. Tampa, Florida, February 14th and 18th. Sidesplitters, Wesley Chapel, ally of the show, Jeff Zenisek, will be doing comedy shows there. Buy tickets. Go to those shows. Bring people, please. I've been there before and had some Woke Boys fans out. That'd be great if you came back, brought some friends. And let's see, follow our show, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that stuff. Like and comment and subscribe to our page on YouTube. Give us 5-star reviews on Spotify and iTunes. Please write a review for us. We love that. Donate to the Slut Fund. And send us emails. I already said the email. And follow allies of the show, Malcolm Kellner and Jeff Zenisek, on all platforms. That being said, thank you for listening to episode 184 of the Two Woke Boys. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together we are Two
Woke Boys.